Be competitive, know where you're headed, and be creative within the confines of your own business. And man, as you do that, you will see massive growth.
My hardest thing was getting leads. And once I figured out how to get leads, then what I had to do to get the leads, I could hire people to do those things. And then I got people hired to do the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And before you know it, I do the one thing that every agent wants to do is I just take care of sales and I take care of the client. And that's all I do. In fact, I've got it done so well now that I've got other people hired to look at the analytics of other people and that they make the fixes and changes now to where I literally just show up and I look at a report maybe every other quarter to make sure things are headed in the right direction. Like that's how far I am now removed from all those analytics because I've gotten the processes down so much. I've gotten the steps down and I know what levers need to be changed to make things go in the right direction.
Yeah. And that process that Matt is talking about has evolved over many, many years. And that result is all the way up here. But Matt didn't wake up one night and just achieve the result he wanted. It was built line upon line, and it took time for him to get there. I've had the opportunity to coach soccer for many, many years at a varsity level, but also my favorite is coaching the little peewees. And my son Ryder, I've been coaching him since he was a little guy, and he's now 10, and I'm coaching his U11 team. And we just had a coaches meeting last night, and the director of coaching, who's a good friend of mine, he said, I'm going to give you 3 pieces of advice. And I'm going to give all of you 3 pieces of advice that will absolutely pertain to the gap analysis and where you are in business right now. Number 1, make it competitive. In everything you do with your little kids, make it competitive. Have fun. Compete. There's an innate desire in all of us to compete somehow. You may have to find the right competition for you. Number 2, be clear in your direction. Be clear in your direction. For me as a coach, it's be clear in the direction I'm giving these kids. For you, it's have clear direction in where you're going. Know with clarity the direction you're headed. So compete, give direction, know where you're headed. And the last one is encourage creativity within the confines of the game. And I'm going to repeat this again. Encourage creativity within the confines of the game. There's a difference between creatively acting and making the right decision on a soccer field. Teach them how to make decisions. Allow them to be creative within the soccer field itself. And now I'm saying to you in the third piece, be creative within your business, within the guardrails that you've set for yourself so that you can be successful. The worst thing is that we don't want to pump out drones and robots. You are who you are and you bring some specialty to everything you do. You interact with people in different ways. Be competitive. Know where you're headed. And be creative within the confines of your own business. And man, as you do that, you will see massive growth. Does that make sense, Matt?
I love the be creative within the confines of your business. I've seen people take creativity out of the confines of their business and get them in trouble. Yeah, absolutely. All those things are just spot on. You could just, this is the mic, we're dropping it here. Those 3 things are what you need, right?
Yeah, and I think of the confines, Matt, and what are those confines? I mean, I don't do scripts, Matt, because they don't sound like me. Now, I don't follow your process because I'm not you, Matt Walker, who's done 22 million year to date, right? Like, there's so many people that have these misconceptions about, no, that's not who I am, right?
My area is different. My people I work with are different.
You just don't understand me. Well, what I hope that listeners are taking away from today is that no matter where you are in business, I don't care where you are, you have the opportunity to change the trajectory with one decision today. Understand who you want to become. Understand where you want to go with clarity, with assurity. And the second you know that, let's go back and reverse engineer it. Assess where you are currently today. Track the steps that are necessary to get there. Start taking massive action towards that, starting with step 1 and working your way up. The result will be the byproduct. And the last piece is, who do you know that you need to know that can help hold you accountable, that can help gamify, give direction, allow you to be creative within the own confines of your game. And I know that as you do that, you will find comprehensive success. You will grow to the extent that you want to grow, and you will find the outcomes and the results that you desire.